Hey everyone, welcome. I hope that you are doing very wonderful. So today I'm super excited. I have a bunch of new products in front of me. Now I won't be able to get into all of the new products in this video as far as a try on anyways. I'm probably going to have to stagger it over maybe a few videos, possibly maybe two. But I am going to show you everything and then I'll put the prices here and here. A lot of this stuff I did get from Ulta, not specifically their 21 Days of Beauty, just stuff that really kind of caught my eye that was new makeup. I did have a $10 off coupon and then I had some points that I did redeem. So like I said, I'll put the pricing here and here. But before I get right into everything, my name is Carrie. Please consider subscribing to my channel. If you like my content, please give the video a thumbs up, hype the video up. I appreciate it. Thank you. And to my current subscribers, you guys are wonderful. I have the best subscribers, so thank you all so much. My face is prepped just a little bit. I cheated just a little bit. I do have my, let me tell you what I got. I do have my Smashbox Photo Finish and my Urban Decay Primer Potion. These are my ride or dies, you guys. It just works really well for my, my skin. Not a new product, but something new that I did purchase. I haven't used this foundation, the Estee Lauder Stay in Place Makeup, the Double Wear. I haven't used this in years, but on Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, this was one of the products that I did get. It was half off, so I thought, it can't hurt, right? I'm in 2N2 Buff, and I honestly think that it's like 1 or 2 shades too light for me. So I think this is going to be a really great wintertime foundation. I also have the Ulta Inner Glow Serum Concealer. It's a really good concealer. As a serum, it actually works really good for coverage. And then I set my under eyes with the Pat McGrath Under Eye Setting Powder. That's one of my staples. It is so good. And then, of course, another staple for me, Billion Dollar Beauty Universal Eyebrow Pencil. I did my brows. I did those off camera because, you guys, I'm an overblender. So to watch me blend my foundation is like, it's tedious, okay? I'm an overblender. But I have, all right, let me show you some of the new stuff that I did get. I did get one of the new, uh-oh, I didn't open it up. Hold on. Got to get my handy dandy little box cutter here. I did order a new product from, actually several products from Revolution. This is their the Eternal Icon palette. I don't necessarily know. I don't think this one, please. I don't think this line is necessarily new. I think maybe this particular palette is new. Good, you guys. Seriously? But anyways, this is what that palette looks like. Really pretty. Right over here is what caught my eye. You see those green tones there? There we go. There's the camera cooperating. These right here are a cream product. Interesting. And then I did get what I am going to use today is a blush from Revolution Beauty. This is their Bouncy Blur. Bouncy Blur blush. It's a cream to powder blush, and mine is in the shade Paprika Pop. Oh, it's soft. Wow, you guys, that's really soft, but it is going to turn into a powder. Wow, smooth, super smooth. Oh, that's nice. Got a little luminosity to it. One of my subscribers, I can't remember off the top of my head, but somebody mentioned that this was a really great product and that you loved it. So that's why I purchased it, because I need to know. If you guys recommend a good product and if I can get my hands on it, I try to get it. I also got a new LA Girl. Isn't this package just so beautiful and like luxurious looking? It's got the snap closure, but it's a bronzer duo. This is called Golden Hour. So you got a little bit of a lighter. You've got a darker there. I am going to use this. I guess I could just show you guys real quick. So that was the lighter one. This was the darker one. So yeah, that'll be nice. I don't think that will be too intense. sometimes it's hard to purchase products online, like for your shade. Sometimes you just have to take a chance. You just gotta take a chance, you know? Then I did get the Fenty Beauty You Mist setting spray. I got a small size because, you know, I'm like, if I don't like it or it's got a strong odor, it did say fragrance free, but a lot of times companies will say fragrance free and it is not fragrance free. So I went with the travel size so that way I wouldn't, you know, waste money or product if for any reason. But this packaging is super, super nice. It almost feels like a metal packaging. Hear that? It doesn't feel like the typical like plastic. So anyway, so I'm gonna use that. Hopefully this will work out. It's makeup extending setting spray. That's what it says. I also got some mascaras here. So this is the LA Girl Lift Off Mascara. Always in the market for a good mascara. And then this one. What does this remind you of, this packaging here from Revolution? Too Faced? That's what I thought immediately. As a free gift for my purchase, I have one more thing actually to show you. Let me make sure. No. Actually, four more things. It's here and it's gone, you guys. It's here, it's gone. I have 4 more things to show you, but I did get a free gift with my purchase, the Revolution Wrap Lash Mascara. So I'll be excited to get into that. All right, let me show you this. A new Too Faced palette, you guys. This is brand new. I don't know if it's for the holiday time, but they do have other products in this line, but you know, since I'm an eyeshadow snob, that's what I immediately go for. But very, very cute packaging. It's so adorable. It's like a little book. Oh, come on. Look at how pretty that is. It does have a mirror in there. It kind of is like a book, and it's got a snap closure. Even though this is cardboard, it's got a little snap. See that? Isn't that cute? All right, and then let me show it to you. Let me show it to you up close. Purple tones. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. In Too Faced fashion, and I don't know why I didn't think about this when I was ordering it, it does have a berry scent to it. I wish that they would stop. Companies need to just stop with the fragrance in our makeup. Hopefully I'll be able to tolerate this. I'm not going to use this palette today. I'm going to use it, I guess, or I will use it in another video, but it is so, so pretty. I'll do swatches and stuff with it. I promise, I promise. I can't get to everything in one video, you guys. And then another product that's new is the Essence Curl Fixing Lash Base. I guess you put this on before your mascara. So I'll try that out. And then I got 2 new NYX butter glosses, which I thought were new, but they're not. It was my fault, but this is the Bridgerton Royal Butter Glosses. These are existing shades. Just FYI, these are existing shades. And I do have, this one's in Angel Food Cake and this one's in Praline. I do have already in the original packaging Praline, and I did give away as a gift last year the Angel Food Cake to someone for a Christmas gift, probably my niece or something. So, but that's the packaging on it. It's a little bit different. I'm kind of miffed purchasing this. It was my fault. I didn't check the shades. I just assumed that they would be new shades, and they're not. So just an FYI, you guys, sometimes you see a product, you get excited and like it's here and it's gone. It's here, it's gone. Like you go brain dead or something, because that's what I did. All right, so is there anything else? Oh, I did get like one of those 11, you know, item free gifts with an $80 purchase or whatever. I got one of those, but then Ulta forgot to give me 3 of the free gifts. Okay. I am going to put this nicely because I keep my channel clean. I am so irritated with Ulta. I mean, I am irritated. It's like I get items through the mail broken. They're forgetting to put items, you know, as advertised, like if you're supposed to get free gifts and stuff. And the reason why I made the purchase is because there were items in the free gift that I wanted, which they did not give me. Like Grand Cosmetics, like the lash serum. There was another item I can't remember off the top of my head. And then there was also a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in there. I wanted those items, and those are the items that I didn't get. So I'm going to have to call them and say, hey, so I'm not going to open this or use anything that's in here just because I want to keep it closed. So that way, if I got to go in store or when I call them, anyways, y'all know. Anyways, all right. Let's do something that will bring me down. Putting on makeup. That'll make me happy. All right, let's bronze the face. Let's bronze the face because I'm feeling a little washed out since this let me put this little chingadera back. Since this foundation is a little bit it's a little bit pasty on me. It's a little bit light. All right, I'm going to go into the light shade here up top. I may just end up mixing them both. Usually that's what I do. I just kind of swirl, but I kind of want to see the shades. And hopefully it's good. Actually, okay, that's a little light. I may need the darker shade. By the way, this is a tapered highlighting brush from Anissa. I use it for bronzer. Let's see if I can build this up. Okay, I think I can build this up. All right, let's keep going. You know, I feel like I should just stop ordering from Ulta online. But the thing is sometimes they only give you deals and special perks if you order online. And there are some products that they only sell online only, or it's an app exclusive. Like you have to get it. You can't get it in store. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Hold on, my hair's falling out, you guys. So that's why when I see things, you know, on the, it's like I always want to give them the benefit of the doubt, and they just seem to keep disappointing me. So I don't know. Am I being too judgmental, you guys? That's okay. That's nice on my cheeks. It's nice. It's like not too heavy because I'm gonna go in with this blush, and I have a feeling that's gonna be intense. That looks like it's an intense blush, but this shade is nice. So far, kind of curious now as to, all right, let me put some down here, but I don't want to get my white shirt. You guys don't know the amount of makeup. When I take my shirts off after I film, it's like the amount of makeup that are on my clothes. It's like insane. I'm going to go into the darker shade. Hopefully I don't ruin anything. All right, I'm just going to tap real gently just to see if I can darken up a little bit. Okay. All right. I was scared at first, but if you go in with a light hand and tap off, it's actually blending really beautifully and darkening up really nice. Okay, I think I did a good job with the shade. I think they have like 2 or 3. Yeah, 3 different shades that you can choose from. Ooh, nice. Okay, we got to move on to the blush. We got to get into the blush. I'm going to use the BK Beauty 109 brush because they say this is a cream to powder, and this is a perfect brush for cream. Oh gosh, I have a feeling it's going to be intense. Okay, let's do this. Let's go smart. I'm going gently. And then I'll get into the new Bella Beauty Bar Coalescence palette, the collaboration with Nuper Makeup. Ooh, what a palette, you guys. Oh my gosh. I'm like, I got to get back into that palette. That is nice. That blush is nice. You guys, once you start putting your blush and your bronzer on, if you have a foundation like I have that's a little bit too light for your skin tone, it kind of doesn't matter at the end of the makeup look because you're bronzing, you're kind of darkening your face a little bit. That's a beautiful blush. Man, I thought it was going to be like super, super intense, but if you go in with a light hand, it's really, really nice. Okay, now let's get into this palette. Bella Beauty Bar Coalescence Nuper Makeup collaboration. You guys, I've done a first impression which swatches 2 different eye looks. It'll be linked below. I'm just going to go ahead and just do a quick eye look. with this just to kind of test it out again because I absolutely loved it the first time that I used it. All right, I'm gonna go into this shade right here. It's called Aries. It's a very intense kind of burgundy shade. I'm using a Rephr 15. I think I wanna do a halo. So let's do a halo. Did any of you pick up this palette? Kira, I know that you did. One of my subscribers, I know she picked this up. I wonder if anybody else has picked up this palette. And I purchased everything with my own money. So I got to be picky sometimes about what I do purchase. So that's why a lot of the times I'm late to the game when it comes to purchasing the new items because I don't get PR. The only PR that I get is from Judydoll, and I actually have an affiliate code with them. All that will be linked below, but they're the only ones. I reached out to Bella Beauté Bar because on the their website they say, hey, if you want to be an affiliate, blah blah blah, fill out this paperwork, and when we review your application, I got something in my eyebrow, you guys, and it's bothering me. We'll review your application and get back to you. Well, that was like 3 weeks ago. I'm like, nobody ever gets back to me. I don't know. I have no clue how to receive PR. I have no idea. It's just one of those weird things where it's just like, I don't know how. I think okay, I'm going to go into Dusk, which I know seems like taking a clean Rephr 15. I'm going to very gently kind of blend this out right here. Let's add a little bit up here. Very little. The only thing about this particular palette, it does not have a brow bone highlight in it, and I love me a good brow bone highlight, but it's not a deal breaker. Not a deal breaker. I'm going to take that same Dusk shade, but I've got to take it on a Rephr 28, more of like a flat brush, and I'm going to go underneath the lower lash line with it. I'm just going to kind of stamp it because that Dusk color, it is intense, but once it's blended out, it actually blends really, really beautifully. Yeah, really pretty. Really, really pretty. All right. I think we need the glitter glue. So I'm going to go in with the NYX glitter glue. And I'm going to put that in the middle of my eye. And probably in the inner corner as well. And man, what kind of razzle dazzle can I put? Put a little bit right there. Put a little bit just in the inner corner. So many beautiful razzle dazzles. But I think I'm going to go with this purple one up at the top called Harmony. Ooh, 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 that's going to be really pretty. All right, gently because it is super, super, super intense. So beautiful. So, so beautiful. Okay, let's blend it out a little bit. I'm taking the first Rephr 15 that I had, the one that had that, it's called Aries, that shade, that burgundy shade. I'm going to stamp out, get rid of any harsh lines where that shimmer and the Aries meet. Doesn't have to look perfect. That's kind of the beauty of a halo eye. Ooh, that's so, so pretty. So, so pretty. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to darken up the waterline, and let me grab one of my eyeliners. Be right back. Okay, so I have the ColourPop Brouhaha Cream Gel Liner. I am going to do the waterline, the tops and the bottoms, and then we'll go in with the two new mascara products that I have. Okay, the eyeliner is on. It is on. I forgot that I need to do something in the inner corner because I did put glitter glue there. So how about I take Dissonance? I'm gonna take Dissonance. I used that color previously and it's pretty bright. So I think it'll look really nice in the inner corner here. I've got a Rephr 13 mini. And just real gently right there, just to add a little extra Razzle dazzle. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to the Essence Curl Fixing Lash Base. I was expecting this to be clear. I wasn't expecting it to be a dark shade. But let's use this as a base, and then let me get a little more. Get a little bit more of it. And see. It's doing something. It's definitely not a mascara. It is for sure a base. Possibly kind of like a mascara primer, like you guys have used those before, right? Okay, I'm gonna stop there. And then let's go in with the new Revolution Wrap Lash. Let's see, this was a deluxe size that I got for making my order, so it did come free, but let's check it out. Let's see how, it's a tubing mascara. It's separating my lashes, but it's not necessarily giving me thickness. I like thickness, and especially with a really intense eye look like this, you need an intense mascara. You probably would need false lashes, which I thought I bought false lashes, come to think of it. I have to look at my order. Maybe I put it in my save later, you know, area in my Ulta app. Yeah, the more that I put on, it's not really doing anything. It's just kind of clumping my lashes together. Okay, that's fine. Maybe what I'll do on this side is use this by itself without the primer, but honestly, I don't feel like that mascara did much. I don't know. Maybe I'm judging it too harshly. Okay, let me go finish up this eye real quick. I kind of feel like I want to do another eye look, you guys, with this palette. Let's do it. I want to do a different eye look. I didn't plan to do a different eye look. I was going to keep it simple and just do one eye look, but I can't help myself. There's just too much in this palette that I want to play with. All right, I'm going into this bright green here. It's called Sprout. I'm taking I don't know what brush this is. I think it's a BH Cosmetics brush from like way back in the day. All right, that is a weird green shade. I did not use this. This is my first time using this particular shade. Let's build it up. Yep, it's building up. I'm going to bring it into my transition area. It's actually really pretty. I'm going to go into the shade right here called Chaos. I'm going to darken it up just a little bit, taking a Refer 01. Ooh, yeah. Which y'all know, I love the greens. Let's blend them together. Let's blend it together. They look like they're working well together. Okay, I'm gonna take that Chaos. I'm going underneath. Yep, it's the makeup law. You gotta make a weird face when you're working underneath your lower lash line. Putting on mascara, whatever. All right, let's take that first brush I was using. Let's blend everything out. Melt them together. It's glitter glue time. Glitter glue time. Glitter glue is going on the first half of my lid, in my crease, my transition area. I'm going to go into Flora. This is just her regular shimmer. The other ones are high shine shimmers. This one down here is like a satin kind of metallic. She calls it satin. To me, it looks like a metallic, but this is very beautiful. I think it'll look gorgeous with the green. Yes, and I was right. Looks so pretty. All right, let's keep going. I can gawk later. Trying to stay out of my inner corner because I do want to put something else. I do want to put something there. How about we go with Agni? I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm saying it wrong. I'm certain that I am. But let's go in with that. I'm going in with the Refer 13 Mini, and we're just going to put very gently in the inner corner because it's a very intense shade. I did use this shade previous. It reminds me of fire. It's got like red and orange, to me anyways. I'm going to bring it up and over a little bit. Kind of move some of that shimmer around. Ooh. That is so pretty. Simple eye, really pretty. Now, I'm gonna go back in the lash wrap, Revolution lash wrap. I'm not gonna prime it with that essence. Not that there's anything wrong with this. I need to play with that a little bit more. But the combination of these two weren't doing what I wanted, you know, however I want my eye to look. So let's just use this by itself without priming and see if that makes a difference. Not, I don't know, not really. Oh, and I forgot to do something in my waterline. I'll do that in a minute. Okay, I mean, I kind of like it a little bit without the primer, but this formula seems to be kind of clumping my lashes a little bit more, not giving me very much like thickness. That's what I like. I like my lashes to look kind of full and thick, but sometimes you just have to use products a couple times before you kind of like get it. Let's see, can I add any more over here? I don't think I'm having very much luck with that eye with this mascara, but that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. That's all right. All right. So let's do something in the waterline over here. So I'm going to use the same, the ColourPop Cream Gel eyeliner in Brouhaha. And then we can move on to, yeah, I guess we can move on to the lips and the new setting spray. Okay, the eyes are done. They both look absolutely beautiful. Of course, this one is very sultry, very sexy, it's intense. This one's a little bit more playful, a little bit more odd because you got that brighter green, but like odd in a good way. It's really, really pretty, really nice. Okay, man, this is a fun, you guys, this is a fun palette, a super, super fun palette. Okay, now the two new lip products that I have that are not actually new, okay, that's very sneaky. I think it's very sneaky of NYX to do this. This is the Royal Butter Gloss for the Bridgerton collection. But these are existing shades. This one's Praline, this one's Angel Food Cake. Now, I already own Praline. You guys, again, I know I said this at the beginning, my fault. I didn't check. I just assumed that they would be new shades, but they were not. All right, so I'm gonna use my own Praline that's already open. I could probably give these, you know, or this one away. Anyways, let's go in with the NYX Duck Plumping. This one's in clear. I kind of like that because then you guys can't tell that I've overlined and messed up. All right, so I'm going to use my Praline. I do love the NYX Butter Glosses. I mean, they are just, they're so, so good. But make it clear that these are existing shades. Of course, it's my fault. I should have checked. My bad. I take responsibility. All right. That's really pretty. I like that a lot. That's a nice lip. It's soft. It's not distracting from the eyes. If I had my way with either one of these looks, I do think that Praline would look really good with the green, but I do think, like, if I was just using the butter glosses, that the Angel Food Cake would look better with this eye. But anyways, it still looks really, really nice. Okay, moment of truth with the Fenty Beauty You Mist. Hopefully this doesn't smell. It said fragrance free, but let's go for it. Oh, it's very cooling. Okay, oh, my eyelashes just stuck together, you guys. Did it mess up? No, okay. Okay. The moment I sprayed it, I almost got like a tiny hint of like a watermelon smell, but it's gone now, completely dissipated. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Fenty Beauty. for actually making your product fragrance free. Okay guys, that setting spray is dry. I can show you the final look. The blush is nice. Okay, you guys, this makeup look is complete. Let me give you a few quick little thoughts on some of the new products that I was able to use today in this video. I promise I'll get to the other products another time, especially the new Too Faced Fairy Tale palette and the new Revolution palette in Eternal Icon. And I think there were some other things, there were some other things here, but I'll get to those in another video, I promise. But okay, I really like this LA Girl bronzer, you guys, and look at the beauty. I mean, the packaging is so luxurious and beautiful. But this blended very, very nicely. It wasn't too intense, and it did go on. You were able to blend it really well. Love the blush from Revolution Beauty. My goodness, that is a nice. God, I can't get this. That's a nice blush, you guys, and it did. Yeah, it's dried down. It's a cream to powder, but little bit of luminosity. I had no problems blending this out. It didn't pull up my foundation. Really good quality, you guys. I'm not sure about this Essence curl fixing lash base yet. I feel like I need to use it with a different mascara other than this Revolution one, Wrap Lash, which is fine, I think, for subtle looks. But as far as like an intense eye look like this, absolutely not. You would need to use something like your Fenty Beauty Hella Thick, or, you know, or put false lashes on. What other thickening mascaras is there out there? Oh, the FanFest, Benefit FanFest, the Benefit They're Real. You know, there's a lot of thickening mascaras out there that will give you that type of look, but these two together, not great. But separately, I'd be curious. So I'm still testing these. I don't want to give a negative review on just a first impression. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to figure things out. I really like the setting spray, the Fenty Beauty setting spray. It was very cooling. It had a nice spray to it. It's in a real nice packaging. It doesn't look like plastic. It probably is plastic, but they probably painted it with something, you know, to make it look fancier, but it's unscented, hallelujah. But I'll keep you informed throughout the day on how it, you know, worked. I'm in Florida. You know, it's still really hot here, so I think today would be a really good indicator on how well that will work. What else did I use? Oh, you guys, you know, I love the Bella Beauté Bar Coalescence palette. This is such a beautiful color story. There's so many looks that you can do with a palette like this, and there's a lot going on here, and I like it. I'm here for it, so I'm glad I got to use it again. You guys, I think that's it. Yeah. Comment below. Tell me what you think. What new products are you purchasing or you have your eye on? Comment below. We all would love to know. And please subscribe to my channel, you guys. Hit the like button, hit the notification bell, hit the hype button. I really, really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.